morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I hope you guys are ready for a wild day in the market. We have NVIDIA earnings coming out after hours tomorrow morning. We are going to be getting that GDP revision that we were talking about in last night's video. We have some pretty good setups here that we have been hunting. Apple's looking relatively good. Chipotle is looking really good after the entry yesterday. And then I just have those Tesla puts as a hedge for some potential craziness that we could see off of NVIDIA earnings and those GDP numbers tomorrow. And then we also have PCE on Friday, the Fed's preferred metric of inflation. But I mean, in terms of data for today, there's not really a whole lot. There really isn't anything. I mean, we might have an auction, but again, the market is really going to be bracing itself for NVIDIA earnings. I mean, dude, I wish NVIDIA didn't have earnings because this setup is absolutely filthy. It's the same thing that we were looking at on SMCI. It looks absolutely, it looks insane. I mean, AMD looks relatively, not really. If AMD can flatline a little bit from here, yeah, I mean, I would be pretty interested in this one. But again, going into NVIDIA earnings, obviously, we're not going to be doing all that much with the semiconductor names. But team, it is that time of day again. Make sure you guys are saying good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, I'd love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. As always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot getting these streams out to some more people here. And for those of you guys that are ready to go tomorrow, for all of you guys that have taken advantage of all of the awesome education I provide you guys in those courses, tomorrow's the day. You guys are going to be getting the Discord links to hop in for free, and then everybody else, for those of you guys that want to hop into our group there, you guys are going to have the links on Sunday. So I hope you guys are excited. It's going to be awesome. I mean, it's not going to be like anything you guys have ever seen. We're literally doing we're combining everything. All the trading stuff, the macro stuff, the long-term investing things, the financial literacy elements that everybody needs to understand. It's exactly what everybody needs in order to have long-term success in the markets and just understand things better. Because remember, guys, information is the edge, nothing else. There is no other edge besides information. So let's see who we got in here. Let's do our little bit of a roll call, see who we have, and then let's keep it going. So we've got Daily Taylor, A-Rock, Dr. Bob, Rogue, Starsky, Cody, Nate, Todd, Andrew, Romeo, BTD, Eddie, Daniel, Tor, David, Josh, Daily Taylor, A-Rock, Jackie, Denise, Eddie, Andrew. Good morning, everybody. So let's see what we got. I mean, I like Apple. I like this setup. We'll see if it can push through yesterday's high. That would be really nice if it could. Chipotle is looking really good here. I might be able to get a nice solid scale out there today, which would be nice. I mean, what was it? I think last week was pretty slow. The only thing I really did was get out of the SLV for a nice little gain, the TBT for a nice little gain. And I think we had a post-earnings move too, maybe Palo Alto. That was nice. And then what else? Yeah, last week was slow. I mean, this week, I mean, things have been slow too. I mean, the setups are there though, so we'll see. Going after today in NVIDIA earnings, we're gonna have some pretty nasty ones. Google, I believe, is still looking good. We got to take a look at that. It's holding on there. You do have a giant diamond pattern on the index on like ES though, so on the daily, that's not great. So we'll see. Samuel, good morning. Box post earnings play. Let's see. I'd be interested in this. The chain's probably going to be terrible. So we'll see. If the option chain's bad, I'm not going to touch it, but we can look at that one. Got a nice Apple play for 122%. Eddie, there you go, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm in on the apples. I want to see this break, obviously. Again, if we can, we did break the range. But obviously, I want to see this thing push through yesterday's high. If the data and the reaction to NVIDIA earnings is pretty positive, I don't see any reason why we're not going to do a pretty quick move up near those all-time highs if everything aligns. So good morning, team. What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? Let's see. So yeah, that's really it. Yields not really doing anything this morning. USD JPY, we talked about that in last night's YouTube video. I mean, make sure you guys are watching those, have notifications turned on for the channel. I mean, I think I'm going to be able to get one out for you guys today. The issue is, though, is that with NVIDIA earnings, it's like anything that I say, it's like, well, it's just going to move around and things are going to change. So just in terms of the market reaction. So maybe I'll wait, do one later. post a video a little bit later in the evening for you guys. We might do that. But yeah, keep smacking that like on the way in, team. What else do we have? What else we got to talk about? Yeah, I mean, today's the last day. If you guys want to hop in, get that 20% off sale so that you guys don't have to pay for the Discord, you can do it. If you miss it, then you just are going to have to pay monthly when you guys hop in. That was a good video. Thank you, Daily Taylor. I appreciate it. Let's see. We got some tickers here. BA8. Oh, TXN I'd be interested in. I want the 10 to catch up on it, but yeah, I do kind of like this one. That's not bad. It's a semiconductor though, so like, you can't really do much with it yet until NVIDIA earnings. Let's see. Samuel says, Samuel hopped into the courses this week. By the way, about 8 videos in on the training. Hit a few really good ones that really help me understand futures, less scary, and why my options trading generally doesn't have success. There are many other things that I got too, but those are the biggest. Samuel, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that's that's exactly what I want. Again, the everything that we do is crafted so that even if you're an intermediate, expert, beginner trader, you're going to be able to understand everything and view markets in a different way. And we're going to really take that forward once we kind of launch this community with you guys, just so that everybody understands like all the different elements. We actually might do another mastermind at some point, but it's going to be different. So we'll have the first mastermind, then we'll have the second mastermind that's going to be completely different. So I'm gonna create an entirely new curriculum for the mastermind, I think. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna take time, obviously. We're launching the Discord now, so we're not gonna do the mastermind anytime soon, but maybe end of the year, beginning of 2024 or 2025, do another one. We could do that. Yeah, well, the existing mastermind is awesome. So yeah, that's another. I mean, that's the only thing that's going to be going up in price. So today's the last day that you guys can get the mastermind for the price that it's at right now. But that's it. What could move the market today? It's just NVIDIA earnings after hours. Again, I think everything's going to kind of whip around. I don't see anything really that crazy that's like on the news feed. Tomorrow, obviously, we're going to have, what do you call it? The GDP revision. I thought it was today. It's not today. It's tomorrow. Jobs report. Yeah, tomorrow's big. Friday's huge as well. I mean, PCE. We might come on early Friday for PCE. We might do that. We could call it Project 2025. Yeah, but then no, we can't call it that because then I'm gonna have to be like, well, it's not mine, but there's some good stuff in there, but then it's just gonna be a disaster. So no, that was funny, Michael. That was a good one. We can call it Project 2025. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to begin with not trading stocks I like neutral emotions, only 1 to 2 day swings like SPY. Nah, Samuel, that's not how it works. No, I don't swing indexes ever. Well, 99% of the time I'm not swinging indexes unless I'm hedging. The only time I'm swinging anything on an index is a hedge. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would keep going through. Serve. What is my opinion? Let's take a look. Chipotle is looking good. Chipotle has another good day today. We could be. Nah, I don't like this. No bueno. Where's SMCI? Is this thing still getting obliterated? Oh my god, dude! That report from Hindenburg yesterday was so bad. If that's true, SMCI is a giant fraud. Oh man, that's not good. So. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm very, very, very happy this setup never validated. And then, because imagine that. Imagine if this setup validated, we had like 1 or 2 good days, and then it was just about at the points where we wanted to take profit, and then Hindenburg came out and rained on our parade. That would be terrible. That would have been so awful. Where's Cat? Because I probably should have kept this thing. Yeah, this thing was, I mean, Friday into Monday was nasty there. I do really like Chipotle here, guys. I mean, we entered this one yesterday on the stream. I want to see how this does today. I've got some pretty aggressive limit orders that I want to get out of this thing at, so we'll see. I mean, I'm a fan of this. It reminds me of the Disney setup. It reminds me of the Nike setup, so we'll see. Apple I like, but again, with Apple, you're really going to need some help from the market across the board in order to let Apple really rip. Tessie, I'm on this. Actually, this is funny. With the setup that we were looking at that I posted on Twitter, I mean, it was actually an upside setup. But once this thing started to roll over to the downside, I mean, Tessie's been a little weak recently anyway. So now I'm Tesla is what I have for the downside hedge. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's see. Dr. Bob says, for anyone thinking about SCV's courses, they are great, and now you can get in before the price controls end. Oh my god. What are we gonna have bread lines over here? What are we doing, Dr. Bob? But yeah, the launch deal for the Discord for you guys is gonna be fun. Those are gonna go out emails on Sunday. I'll probably tweet it. I don't know. We're gonna have some fun though. Tomorrow's gonna be fun because we're gonna have the Discord live, so everybody's gonna be in it having a good time, calling out tickers. Like after the stream tomorrow is when it starts, technically. See, Apple's being a little a-hole in the pre-market. We'll see. Chipotle doing all right. I'd love to be able to have this thing run up aggressively. I mean, even like move it $1. That'd be nice. Get me out of that, and then we'll see. But it has been a little slow. I mean, the reason why, I mean, we had so many good setups coming into this week, but there's NVIDIA earnings, PCE, and GDP. So the market's going to move around. Like, where's the market gone this week? It's done literally nothing. Look, it's like, it's barely moved. We've gone a total of, like, the weekly candle here is what, down to like 0.22%? Nothing. We've done 0 in the market so far. So we'll see. I mean, this could always turn around and we start. I mean, that diamond's not great. I mean, we're just kind of consolidating right under these highs. It's not bad. I mean, we could break to the upside and start screaming towards all-time high there, especially with NVIDIA earnings. Any thoughts on Lockheed? I like it. I like it. It's just a tough one to get right, you know? It's not bad. Like, Lockheed had a day yesterday. Yeah, Lockheed had a nice little day yesterday. It's coming up. Yeah, I don't hate it. It's just a tough one to get right. Like, where's Raytheon? Actually, the other thing I want to take a look at is Palantir. Is it sub 30? Please, 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 please. Sub 30. I will sell puts on it and probably sell a lot more puts on another account. And just give me shares. I want Palantir shares. I need more. And they really were not nice to me down here when I thought I was going to get a boatload of shares at 25. And then they ripped it on me and I was just able to collect the premium. That was not nice. Have I talked about Dell or PayPal? I haven't talked about either of them yet. Dell, I thought I had alerts on this thing. Dell, I really like. This setup is absolutely awesome. The problem is it has earnings in 2 days, so we're not going to be touching that. PayPal actually looks decent. The problem is though, it's kind of sitting up here like a sitting duck at these highs, at these wicks here. What you really need to see on PayPal is the 10 catch up, start to use it as support and form almost a little bit of a better range here. I would not be touching PayPal in here. The other thing we were looking at yesterday is UPS. This is, that's an interesting one. It hasn't really done much yet. Market not doing anything here. What are we looking at on the 15-minute? Oh, look, knifing. Apple probably in the red. Nope. Chipotle looks good, though. So we'll see. Oh, yeah. I mean, you guys saw yesterday, too. The Disney that we were looking for broke Monday's low, so I'm out of that one. You didn't post Dell because of earnings. Yeah, Dell looks nasty. Dell looks really good. I mean, if that thing pops on earnings any amount, I'll probably look for it on the post-earning strategy, and we'll nail it there. Oh, my God. We have a lot of slackers on the like button this morning. Oh, boy. We might have to pay taxes on our unrealized Discord gains. I don't know, man. There's going to be a lot of them. There's going to be a lot of them. Market knifing. We'll see. The sellers are kind of back this week, but it's more so like they're just a little skittish about like NVIDIA earnings, GDP, PCE, new jobs report, stuff like that. So, but the sellers are back. So we'll see. We might be able to get a nice little day trade setup today. The one yesterday got stopped that I saw. Then I was looking for another one, and that one never validated. So we'll see. Oh my God, slackers on the like button this morning, team. Wow. Yeah, if Chipotle can get a nice move today, that would be phenomenal. I'd love that. Aren't these about to like go in the money? I probably could have slung these a little more, unless maybe not. Yeah. All right, we'll see. I mean, the Chipotles are up real good. So we'll see what happens. But they are looking pretty great. And Apple's losing it there. So We'll see. Apple's kind of got a diamond as well. Not really, but it does have one. All right, we got 15 minutes to go until open. Let me see if there's anything interesting going on Twitter here. I don't think so on the news feed. Bank of America, Warren Buffett sells 24 million shares at an average price of $39.82. Oh, wow. SMCI, it was on the 10K. They're delaying a 10K. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's not good. And they usually pre-announce. That's SMCI not having fun. That's so bad, man. What else? Yeah, that thing's getting obliterated. What is... Jeez. Okay. I think they changed... I actually like this. I think Elon changed the Twitter algorithm last night because I'm getting way more like finance related stuff, and it happened like yesterday at night, and I was like, this is so much better than my entire feed being filled with politics, which is, I like that. I mean, some politics is good. All of it, I'd prefer it not to be that. So we'll see. I mean, Chipotle is only up 0.5% in the pre-market here. I would assume that these contracts are getting a little snappy as it starts to get closer to 57. That's what I have. I have the 57s for next week. Same with you? Yeah, it had to have changed. Which I think they did say they were going to do, but like I like that. Like my old Twitter feed was awesome, and my new one was like all politics, and I was like, that's fine, I guess. Everybody's making my brain bleed, which is not ideal. This is all right. I'll tell it. All right. I look at this stuff a lot. I don't talk about it here, but I look at it a lot. Here is like, and there are people like to be like, oh no, it's like there are right and wrong decisions when it comes to the political environment. But here's a great way to look at the political environment from a macroeconomic perspective right now that people just aren't understanding. We have a car. Let's just imagine we have a car that's moving at 100 miles an hour. Now, at some point on the road that we are on, there's an immovable object, but we don't know how far away it is. Depending on the outcome of the election, we either accelerate to 150 miles an hour or we might accelerate to 110, but it's possible that we decelerate to like 85 miles an hour. You're still moving towards the immovable object. Now, even if you go to 150 miles an hour, you don't know how far away that object is, so you may not hit it. You don't know where it is. But if you do decelerate, it gives you a higher likelihood of you not hitting it in the near future. That's the macro perspective in terms of the debt, the dollar, spending, everything, inflation, everything. That's what we have. We have a car moving at 100 miles an hour, and we can either accelerate or we can maybe accelerate a little bit, or we have the ability to decelerate, kind of. But either way, you're still moving towards the immovable object. You also, the other part of this is that you can't stop the car and get out because then it blows up. That is the other part of the analogy that I forgot to mention. That does happen. They did announce mine was equal parts politics. Now, yeah, I mean, I like it now. Because if I want, I can maneuver it to be political if I want it to be. All right, market selling a little here. Chipotle still looking good. Where's Tessie? That's what we like to see. All right, so I mean, again, this is kind of why I've hedged things this week, because Apple's going to be very, very dependent on the market. If the market rips, Apple's probably going to go with that setup. If not, I mean, Tessie is going to move to the downside here, which it is in the pre-market, and Chipotle is still holding up relatively well. So remember what I was saying yesterday. I'd prefer 2 of the 3 to play out. So if Tessie starts knifing, I mean, maybe I'll just take the money and run. I mean, I'd like to be able to make it free. If those Tessie puts that I have, I can just get out, make them free, have some free hedges going into the end of the week. That'd be great. If not, I mean, we'll see. The stock market will be fine with either one. It will until you hit the immovable object, or if you try to stop the car and get out. You have to like get off the road somehow. You have to find a way to get off the road and keep accelerating in a different way. That's the analogy. That's the solution to it. Does that car not have a brake? No, it doesn't. You're just continuously barreling towards whatever that immovable object is with everybody in the world in the car. That's what we're doing. So we'll see. I've also been thinking about, this is the other thing I've been thinking about as well, is moving. um like to somewhere else. Like somewhere different. Like I've thought about it a lot. And usually I don't think about that, but now it's like, all right, this is getting ridiculous. Swiss government plans to cancel ban on building new nuclear plants. That's interesting. Two Sigma's feuding founders step down. Hands reign to new CEOs. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes to go here. I mean, I have an alert at Tesla's at Tesla's yesterday's low. If it sells through there, I mean, if we get to like 205, I mean, I might be able to get out of these for free, which would be nice. I'll throw that limit order back on the Teslas again. I've got limit orders on Chipotle. I don't have anything on Apple just because it's chopping around. Probably not gonna. If it starts moving in any crazy direction, but yeah, it's we'll see here. Market's trying to move back up. Chipotle still looking relatively good. You do have to get over this level here. Mars with Elon. I don't know. I was thinking Italy. Italy doesn't sound like the worst idea in the world. I also haven't looked at it enough. So I don't know the tax implications. I wouldn't do Puerto Rico. That has way too many issues. Hurricanes, you're not near anything. There's not stuff going on. It's like, you're kind of just living there, you know? Yeah, Eddie, we saw that one. Valley of the Sun. You talking about California? Where? Where are you talking about, Daily Taylor? Or are you talking about like Dubai? I've heard great things. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about. Adios. Later, alligator. I don't know. I don't think I would do it, but it's a thought. Mexico, I would not do that. That doesn't make any sense. Phoenix, no. Where you live? Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I was supposed to move out of here in October, and then I extended it. So I'll be in Boston for a while. El Salvador, I probably wouldn't move there either. I'd love for Tessie to just blast down and then just, you know. Oh, did they? So I'm not moving to Portugal. There's not many. Romania with Tate, I wouldn't move to Romania. I was thinking Italy. Italy would be fun, I think. Healthiest food in the world. That's what I'm saying. The food's great. That was part of it. I was like, the food. I love food, man. If Chipotle hits, if it runs a little today and I get my scale out, I'm getting lots of guac. At some point. New York, I hate New York City is the worst city on the face of the planet. It is garbage. It is dirty, disgusting. Ugh. I hate it there with a passion. Sorry. There are certain things in life that you cannot make a logical argument for, and it is New York City. It is awful. Oh my God, it's the worst place in the world. It's so bad. I cannot understate how horrible it is. Switzerland, I was thinking that. Naples super volcano at the watch of them. All right, well, we're going to have to consider that. Okay, I don't know. Are we really going to consider super volcano eruptions as part of my moving? I don't think so. Just because if those start to fire off, really doesn't matter where you are. You're kind of screwed anyway, you know? Must have never been to St. Louis. Dude, every single time I go outside in New York City, I go inside and I'm like, I feel like I'm coated with just filth and I need a shower. There are people just like urinating in the subway station. It's disgusting, man. It's gross. All right, Apple being all right, Chipotle, you want to play today? Let's play. Where's Tessie? Lots of awesome spots when you get at Times Square. Dude, I was on Wall Street. I was everywhere. Lower East Side. I was everywhere last time. Moscow. I don't think I could move to Russia. San Francisco and Portland are up there too. That's fair. Okay, let's say East Coast cities. Boston is like unarguably the best East Coast. Well, Miami is on the East Coast, but I think Miami's kind of icky as well. In Portland, they poop on the street. All right, that's pretty bad. that's pretty bad. But people love to just like hype up New York City. They're like, yeah, it's the best place in the world. It's garbage. It's literally horrendous. You pay a city tax and you live in a shoebox for $5,000 a month. Nice. Great work, everybody. You guys did great. Sorry, that was my rant. I just hate it, man. I don't know. I just don't like it. Apple, hey. Tessie, we're going to need you a lot lower here. Chipotle, we're going to need you. Ooh, Chipotle. Come on. Maybe paid to move there. Yeah, but I wouldn't move to like the countryside. I'd move to like Florence or something. Like I'd do something like that. Technically, Boston is a big liberal city, but it's not. It is, but it isn't. It's just college kids. Like that's what Boston is, or like it's college kids and recent college graduates is what Boston is. It's great. All right, Tessie, sell for us today. Do it. Trading times suck. That'd be fun. You're just ahead. You'd be trading at night. Plus, like, if we're swinging all the time, does it really matter? No. Like, it really doesn't. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. Who knows, man? I got a lot of interesting stuff. The stuff that I was telling you guys about before, like months ago, is still in the works. So I still have a lot of crazy things going on. All right. Apple being a disappointment to your bloodline right now. Chipotle is looking really good, though. So we'll see what happens here. We have 3 minutes until market open, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. And remember, team, today is the last day to get 20% off all those educational courses to lock in not having to pay for the Discord when I release it to all the people that are in there tomorrow. If you guys don't do that and you want to pay monthly, that is perfectly fine. You're still going to get everything, but you guys are going to get the links on Sunday. I'm going to email them out. I'll probably put an Instagram story out. I'll tweet it out. And then we'll be talking about it next week on the YouTube streams. So yeah, I mean, I'll throw that link in the live chat here right before open. And the discount code, again, team, is STV20. Today's also the last day to get the mastermind, those recorded videos at the price that it's at. After today, it doubles. And then we're probably going to do another mastermind soon. Well, I don't know about... What the heck just happened to Tesla? Tesla just popped? That's not nice. I thought we were going to have some fun here, Tessie. And then you just, what is this? What is this? All right. All right. We'll see. What do we got? 2 minutes. Market screwing around. Apple's being a disappointment, but Chipotle's flickering around in the pre-market here. Let's see what this thing wants to do. Boston Commons are trying to feel us out if we were... They're hinting at that. Really? But then they lived in Beacon Hill. Yeah, you live in Beacon Hill. You're doing some good work. Or if you live on like, I think it's like Com Ave, right in like Back Bay. I was walking by one time and I looked up. I was like, this place is cool. I wonder how much it is. $13 million. I was like, I gotta suck less at life. I have to do a little bit. Another mastermind? Yeah, but the other mastermind is gonna be different. It's going to be like it's going to have like 2 or 3 big topics to it, and we're going to go really in depth. I'd say London. Yeah, well, I'd prefer not getting knifed. So that's just my preference, and you have to respect it because I don't want to get knifed. That's fine. I mean, I know Alfie's over. I don't know if he lives in London, but he lives in the UK. You have to respect my preference that I don't want a knife inside me. So just put it out there, man. You have to. If not, you're all right. Ding, ding, ding. Market's open. What are we gonna get here? Oh my God, Chipotle. Tessie's up a little. Market's up. All right. Whoa, Chipotles are up 116%. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see what this thing wants to do. If Chipotle wants to trade up a little bit here, I would absolutely love 122%. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so my limit orders are pretty aggressive on Chipotle here. So we're going to see if we can get a little scale out. I actually could do it here if I really wanted to. Should I or should I wait? I'm going to see if I can scale out here. Gimme. Order filled. Now they're free. That was a terrible fill. Oh, that was... Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, my apples are nicely green. Hey, Apple. Hey, Apple. All right, now I'm up 150% on my Chipotles. That's fine. They're free. They're free. They're free. There we go, team. The apples are looking good, too. All right. Good day so far, ladies and gentlemen. You've emailed me? What are you emailing me for? Let's see. All right, I gotta look at that. Let's see. You live in London, it's generally saying. I bet it is. Chipotle pumping. All right, I'm gonna set another limit order on this thing. If it really wants to rip for us, great. If not, whatever. It's wildly free. $155% on Chipotle. Who's in on the Chipotles? Lockheed Pop. Yeah, Apple's ripping here too. So my apples are pumping right now. So they're only up about 17%, 18%. All right, my apples are looking good. I'm going to throw the limit order on the apples now just to have them. If it wants to do it for me, it'll do it. If not, whatever. All right, folks. All right, folks. Keep smacking that like on the way. Ooh, Apple. Ooh, Apple. Ooh. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we like to see. Yeah, free on the Chipotles. Those are good. Apple starting to cruise here. I like that. Tessie, those hedges are probably going to get smacked. That's fine, though. We're still up real nice on the day. Look at us. Boom. Easy money. Is Apple still pumping here? There we go. You got CMG. Might just stop there. Yeah, there you go. You got it at 70%. There you go. I mean, my apples are up 24. My Chipotles are still up 100%. We're going to let those cook, see what happens there. Apple. Siri? No. LMT moving. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's a tough one to get right, but those of you guys that are in on this one, I sent this to all of you guys on the Swing Kings Twitter account. Yeah, I mean, this one is looking pretty good here. So, I mean, Mr. Apple is looking relatively good here. So let's see. There she goes. Come on. Your apples are nice, dude. Look at us, man. Look at us. 28% on the apples. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so Chipotle's free. We're going to see what happens with that. Apple, still in it. Tessie dropping. I like that. Thank you. That's going to help. Oh, Tessie, come on. Come to Papa. You're going to get a bowl today. Help it out a bit. Ah, there you go. There you go. All right, let's see where yields are at. Dude, you guys see how easy this is? It's not hard. Why does everybody make trading so hard? They're like, look at all the fancy stuff I have on my screen. Look at this one algorithm runs the market. No, stop. You're literally setting yourself up for failure. Stop doing that. Please. For the love of God. Stop doing that. All right, so my Chipotles are big green. My Tesla's puts are green. My Apple calls are nicely green. We're looking good, ladies and gentlemen. So now, currently, we've already hit one of the three that I needed. Ideally, I'd love a second scale out on Chipotle. That would be fun. It doesn't look like it's going to do it. I mean, it just got that nice flash up there, and we were able to scale out. Apple's looking really good. Tessie's looking like it wants to sell. We're looking good. We are looking good, team. 28% on the apples, 30% on the apples. What did I have this limit order at? Oh, yeah, that's chill. Looking good. Woo! I love it. I love it. Everybody, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Remember, Discord's coming out on Sunday for you guys. You guys are going to see it. All right, there goes Tessie lower. Apple still holding on. So now, if we can get Apple pushing, Tessie dropping, we are going to be in business. Because Chipotle now I don't care about now that I scaled it out. Well, I think, where did I get those at? Yeah, I scaled out on that at like 120%. So I still have half of it. So we're chilling on that. If Tessie takes out this low and starts approaching this like 205 area, that also might go for free. We'll see what happens with the market, though. We really don't have to do... Oh, what's that other one that we were looking at? Box? I think we missed it. That's right there. Let's check the premiums on it, because it is right there. I feel like it's not going to be good. Just because I've never seen this. Yeah, they're not bad, but you have to trade the September monthlies, which I don't really want to do. Micron. I was just down. I don't know. What do you mean? It's just moving down. Okay, so now we have Apple losing it and Tessie at the lows there. Where's Chipotle? Is that still chilling? We'll see. I don't know. We locked in some really nice gains there on Chipotle today. That's good. You didn't miss it? Oh, there you go, A-Rock. I mean, you technically still could grab them here. I just, don't really want to. I could, though. My Tesla puts are up 20, 30% now. 32, 34. Tesla's dying. Love it. SMCI down 20% in 7 minutes. Yeah, they're garbage, man. They're getting killed. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, only up 18% on the apples, about 30% on the Tessie. Chipotles are chilling. The apple should pop back up here soon as it starts to move. I'll throw an alert at day high just for funsies. I like that, though. I mean, Apple's been looking good. Chipotle, we've already really done our work on. I mean, if that thing comes back down to break even. Tessie getting hammered. There we go. What are those up? Only 30%. It's because they're weeklies. But if it gets like a kill candle, oh, we're going to be in real big business there. So it's probably around there. I was 80% on SMCI. There you go. Alfie, morning, buddy. All right. Chipotle's losing it there, but that was an awesome scale out over 100%. So, I mean, I could just cut the rest of it now and be done with Chipotle. Or I could just size it down more, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. Just realize some more gains on it. Apple dropping, Tessie coming down. Market's not having fun, but we are. All right. Now I'm probably going to hold the... Hey. All right. Now I'm probably going to hold the Chipotles till expiration and not care about it. Here comes the Tesla. Yeah, well, I mean, I got 120% scale out on Chipotle at open. The apples I still have, and my Tesla puts I still have. So our hedging has done very well. And then Apple still looks good. It is losing it a little here with the market, but Apple is breaking a little. Why is the market's not moving down and Tessie's getting obliterated? Where's NQ? Is NQ just getting hammered? Yeah, it's not looking great. But yeah, the rest of the Chipotles I'll probably hold until expiration. So let's see. Yeah, nothing new today yet, though. But this has been very solid. Yeah, the Chipotles I have are still up like 61%. The Tessies are up 20. That's interesting. They pop. Yeah. So, but we're looking good. Box, this thing's not really going anywhere. NQ bounce. Apple. Mr. Apple. Tessie's getting a move up there. Tessie's getting an aggressive move up. Apple, you gotta go for us there. That's what we need out of you. We can't have the stress law moving back up and the Apple not going, which it kind of is, but we'll see. Chewy's moving nicely. We can take a look at Chewy. That's a big move. That's earnings though. That's off of earnings. Yeah, that's off of earnings. I mean, the apples are looking good. So, I mean, let's see. That's an alert at day high. Ideally, I want to see it at least up here, 231.45. That's probably where I'll be able to make them free. Well, it might be a little sooner. We'll see. I mean, if this market turns around and starts moving up, who knows? We could have some real fun on Apple. So, think about it. We've already gotten one of the three positions out of the Chipotle, Apple, and Tesla. So ideally, I'd like one more, just so that the whole kind of setup there for all of them just prints even more. So Apple's looking really good. I mean, Tessie's bouncing up. What the Tesla puts are really for is for NVIDIA earnings if they miss and the market doesn't react positively to it, and GDP and PCE tomorrow and Friday. That's really what they're for. In the event that we start tanking. So those I'm just gonna hold. Apple, I can be a little bit more squirrely with and do what I need to do, scale out, do my thing. Morning, what's up, Little E? How you doing, buddy? So let's see what we get. I don't think there's anything good that's going to be coming through on the news feed. Oh, where's the dollar? I kind of want to. I told ya, dude. I showed you guys this last night on Twitter. The dollar short sentiment. Look at what the dollar's doing today. I think this is another one of those situations where we have everybody just funneling into a trade. It's overcrowded. And then all of a sudden you get this snap. Now, I'm not doing anything on this right now, but I am considering getting a little bit of a longer term position on like a UUP or something, dollar ETF. That is a possibility. So we'll see. But I did tweet that out yesterday. Make sure that you guys have notifications on for that Twitter account. All right. Do I trade Forex? No, but I will alert the swings that look really good in the Discord for you guys that do. If you have the ability to trade future stocks or options over Forex, you absolutely should, because the spreads, slippage, and the brokers in Forex, well, the spreads and slippage are awful. The brokers are all trying to steal from you. The prop firms are also all trying to steal from you. What you should be doing is looking at U.S. regulated brokers. If you day trade, if you think day trading Forex is a smart idea, you need to get your brain checked. Sorry. That was the Forex speech. We just ran through the Forex speech real quick there. What is the usual risk percentage in hedges like Tesla? I usually like, I'll do it with like a third of the outstanding position that I have out there. So let's say it's like I have 10 grand of positions. I'll have like a $2,500 or $3,000 hedge. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do anything with currencies, you swing them. You do not day trade them. That's insane. The setups in the currency market for the swings are really good. So that's why I'm gonna be giving them to you guys there in the Discord. In crypto. We're gonna do crypto too. Come on, Tessie, drop. It is. I mean, Apple's starting to move down there. Tesla. Tesla, come on. Come on, Tessie. I know you want to. Lockheed's going? Yeah, that was a good one. I'm not in that one. I have the other three, but yeah, that's a good one. I gave this one to you guys when? 2 days ago on the Swing Kings Twitter account. There you go. So, looking good. I mean, nothing crazy, but yeah, I mean, it's been fun. Dude, Tesla is just a volatile mother effer here. Look at this. It just drops down, it baits it, and then goes whoop, and then Apple's just slower. We need Apple to get a push above those day highs. It is up nicely, which is nice, but we need more, obviously. What else? What else are we looking at? Let's take a look at what else was on the list. Adobe. That's it's getting there. It needs some more time. Qualcomm was another one, but it's gonna be tough with NVIDIA earnings. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Uber. Let's see how they're reacting after the. They had some news. ANET was another one I liked. Nope, that's invalidated. Where did Atlassian go? Because that was one we were looking at. It's not bad. I mean, that nice little burst up there would have been good. Datadog's another one. I think it's starting to invalidate there, so we'll see. Ooh, Apple slippage. Tessie, it's your time. Your Lockheeds are at 85%. There you go. You're gonna start trading. Where should you start? I mean, you should start here. This is the best financial and trading education that you're ever gonna get. You're up 40% on box. Nice. Everett, good morning, buddy. Again, team, keep smacking that like button on the way in. Don't be a slacker. Don't be a slacker. Market's losing it a little bit here. Chipotle, right back down. I mean, I realized some nice gains on that one on the pop-up this morning, so we're going to leave that be. The rest of them, that was a good one. Datadog's invalidating. That actually looks like it wants to trade a lot lower. Pod, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, what else? I mean, Apple's just screwing around under 229 there. Now it's just wait and see what happens. I mean, I could look for something else, but with the market the way it's behaving right now, I don't think we're going to get one. Netflix, maybe. Netflix, I was getting a little googly-eyed on. It needs time, but yeah, Netflix is getting there. We've had some insane Netflix trades. These have been disgusting. So we got to wait and see what happens with Netflix there. What else? I mean, I don't really see much else. What about like UNH? UNH still looks good. What about like how do utilities look? XLV. Healthcare looks good. XLREs probably. Real estate's looking interesting. What are yields doing this morning? Nothing. That is interesting. So where should you start? I mean, watch the videos. I mean, you can. I would suggest when I release the Discord links out this weekend, hop in. The launch deal is going to be pretty nuts. You're going to get the courses. You're going to get all the watch lists. You're going to get all the webinars that we do. You're going to get everything. The VIX Insights my macro research reports. That's going to be the best place for you to start. So yeah, on Sunday, all of you guys are going to get that that link, and then But everybody else that's already in the courses gets it tomorrow. Ooh, Apple. That's not what we want. Tessie needs to come lower for us. Tessie needs to start knifing, which it kind of is. Yeah, it's back up. It's gonna. I mean, this market's gonna chop around a lot today. Like, if you're trying to do anything, like I cannot. It is unfathomable to me that people still want to just like think that day trading in the market is the way to make money long term, and that's what they should do. After years and years and years of them just getting chopped up and hurting their portfolios, it's insane. There's no edge. You might think somebody might tell you that there is, but there's not. If you go out and test stuff like that other people tell you about, you are going to find that they are trying to make their data look way better. Way better. When you guys see like in those videos that I do with the back testing of the day trading strategy that I use, less trades, more profits, I make it so hard for it to have success, not only to just showcase like this is what happens when you actually like restrict everything and make it difficult, but so that it like you can see that like even in those conditions it still works. End phase. That looks interesting. Where's First Solar? Because I think First Solar had a better setup. And they look kind of the same there. Here comes Tashi. Come on. Get your butt down here. SMCI down 20%. Oh, so bad. That is so bad. Like, if you want to gamble in the market, that's fine. Do what you got to do. But if you want to like actually take the steps that you like to have long-term success, you know what you got to do. And that's the thing. Everybody can have success in the market. Lockheed's at 136%. Great work, Boric. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, those were fun. Not really a good data trade. No. No, I mean, the only thing that I did today was like sell things that were already printing for me. Apple, not looking great here. I need that thing to obviously continue higher, or I need Tesla to just get like hammered. Apple gave it all up. Yeah, those. I mean, those are red now. I think. Yeah, barely though. That doesn't even make a difference. We'll see. I mean, if it takes out day low, I'll probably cut them, and then just wait. But then if I do that, I have to sell the Teslas too. Because the only reason why I have the Teslas in the first place is to hedge Apple and Chipotle, which Chipotle I've already scaled out of. But we'll see. We'll see on that day low stuff, because if that happens and like Apple knifes, but then Tessie knifes more, it almost doesn't matter because the Teslas are going to rip. You got an Apple scale? Yeah, Andrew, you nailed it on the Apples. So, I mean, down in here, like right around 205 could be where I get it on the Tessies. I mean, they're up 20 something percent. We'll see though. The Chipotles were epic. Those were great. I mean, it's selling aggressively now, but when we were up at 57, I mean, those were gems. Gems, man. So we'll see what happens. My apples are basically back green already. Less trades, more profits, team. That's what you got to think about. So this market's not going to do anything. You're going to see all these people trying to be like, no, look, this. No, no. Let's see if Apple can get back to 229. That'd be nice. It can easily do it very quickly. Just depends on what the market wants to do here. What the heck is going on? Oh. Nothing. We don't really need Chipotle on here anymore. We've kind of done what we needed to do with that. What'd you miss? Nothing. I mean, Chipotle, those sales were epic. I mean, that went up well over 100. I mean, they were up 150%. Those were great. And then Apple, I haven't scaled out of yet. Tesla, I mean, it's popping, which is a bit annoying off of these lows. But I still have those puts. If it depends, I'm gonna wait and see what I want to do here. If ES can start moving and Apple can get some legs again, that'd be nice. I don't know why these alerts are still there. That would be nice. If not, whatever. Let's see what happens on these Tesla puts. That's pissing me off. You missed everything. No, there's nothing going on. GDP tomorrow is going to be insane. PCE Friday is going to be nuts. NVIDIA earnings is going to, I mean, it could be a dud. NVIDIA earnings could be one to sell premium on, even though that setup on the daily is just filthy. Look at this thing. Oh, I love it. I love it. Here comes the market. Bank and XLF is up today. They've been trending up. I mean, they're gonna be rate sensitive here, but yeah, XLF has just been moving nicely. Where's KRE? I bet KRE's been looking good. Yeah. That would have been nasty. Oh, this was Jackson Hole. Sell calls and puts 15% out of the money on NVIDIA? I mean, I would condor it. I wouldn't just go naked. that would be a bit aggressive. Tessie's coming back up. Apple's starting to move though. Ooh, I just got some deja vu. Why does NVIDIA have to have earnings when it looks so good? Didn't you say that yesterday? Lumen ticker, please. If it's a penny stock, we're not going to be touching it. Do, 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 do. All right, let's see what we got. Apple's really got to get its head out of its you know what. It should not be all the way back down here after that pop. That's not the best sign, especially with Tessie coming back up there too. If the market turns around here though and starts running a little bit, I mean, obviously Apple's probably going to get a move up. NVIDIA, obviously we're not doing anything on that one. Where's USD JPY this morning? Dollar strengthening, I would say, yeah, that's starting to move back up. APP, App 11. Give this a little time, but that looks good. A lot of these software companies look good. Where's Salesforce? Salesforce is starting to get there. I'd actually be interested in some Salesforce. It just needs oh wait, they have earnings today, so no. But Salesforce on a post earnings move could be insane. We've done that before. I mean, these Salesforce moves that we've had in the past have just been nuts. So, I mean, Apple's trying. I'll throw an alert at yesterday's high again. It's like 228.80 something. See if it gets back up there. It's definitely trying. It is definitely trying, ladies and gentlemen. Again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day that you guys get your Discord links. MUSA Weekly. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's going to look good on the weekly. Yeah, it looks good. Is that all-time highs? Dude, these stores are just ripping. I mean, you could also just look at this on the daily and be like, it's just been consolidating. You just look at it above here. B. Riley granted extension by lenders to produce overdue financial reports as it seeks to address over $2 billion debt load. Riley is halted. Uh-oh. 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 Apple, what the? We need Tessie to really knife through here. That's what we need. Other than that, though, I mean, it's been solid. The Chipotle move was insane. I mean, that's kind of like a base hit, but I'm going to hold the rest of them. It's so free now. Like, there's nothing that can happen to that position. I mean, the rest of it could go to 0, and I don't care. MRK? Yeah, it's a bit wonky, though. You know? Hello, this is the margin desk. You just hang up on those guys. You're like, not here. You just pull a Bill Huang on them, and you're just like, no, man, no. You got to pay us. No. Like, that's effectively what he did. Look how it turned out for Bill, horrendously. So, let's see if Apple can get a move here. I'm still holding it. Wonky markets. Guys, we got NVIDIA earnings today. We've got GDP tomorrow and PCE Friday. It's not going to do anything. Like, you're down 8 points from yesterday's close. Like, it's probably not going to do a whole lot. Kramer recommended RTX, so Lockheed will do better. That's funny. Yeah, Raytheon's been looking good too. Yeah, there it goes. Lockheed. Ralph, didn't we talk about this one? You've been liquidated. Yeah, Ralph, we were talking about this one. I sent it to you guys on the Swing Kings Twitter account. So there you go. Pay attention to pay premium, team. All right, Apple's coming back up there. I like that. That should hit an alert there. There it is. Apple's trying to move. What are these doing right now? They're up a little. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I would really love to see this thing run all the way up to all-time highs. Especially with some positive NVIDIA earnings, nothing crazy with GDP and PCE. Who knows? We could catch a nice little flyer there. And then I have the Tesla puts to hedge it. You only have stock in Lockheed? Yeah, I was talking about the trade, though. That one was a good one. Here comes Apple. Come on. Go break day high. Do it. Do it. Would have nice been to have a friend at Hindenburg this week. Oh, so you could insider trade, Eddie? Eddie, so you could insider trade? Is that what you're trying to do? I mean, it's not technically insider. That is interesting, though. If you knew somebody at Hindenburg and they told you they were going to release a report and then you traded off of it, I don't think you can get in trouble because you don't have material non-public information. So, like, if you just had people at, like, Hindenburg or some other short shops, like, you can't really get in trouble for that because all of the information that they're looking at is public as well. Eddie, I know, I'm kidding. But that's actually interesting. We should get some friends at those places. I feel like I could probably do it. Wouldn't be that hard. Make a couple phone calls. Like, that actually is interesting. Because you don't have material non-public information. You have whatever Hindenburg says. And they're just researching. They're just interviewing former employees. Huh. Interesting. Apple, where are you going? You're supposed to be going up to all-time or day highs now. Arms length information is totally fine except for the NDA violation for the friend. Yeah, but like, who's going to know? Who's going to know? Pelosi's assistants? Yeah, but Pelosi's are weird. They're like more longer term. It's not like she's like flipping them. But like if you knew the Hindenburg ones, you could make some serious money. Think about if you're an employee at Hindenburg, how hard it's got to be like, we're releasing a short report and nobody can buy puts. I'd be sitting there all day long, just like, there's so much money out here that we could make, and you just can't do it. Like, imagine the SMCI puts there. That's like guaranteed 400% at least. That's nuts. Apple moving around, Tessie coming back down. Again, guys, less trades, more profits. If you guys are still sitting here trying to scalp 1, 3, 5-minute time frames every single day, you're an idiot. Sorry, it had to get out. You're screwing yourself over. I can't believe people are still doing that. Oh, let's day trade because that's what the people on the internet do. And obviously, they're not lying to us. Dude, there are certain ways to make money in the market, and there are certain ways to guaranteed lose money in the market. Pick one. Pick one. SV going to get demonetized for priming insider trading? If we accomplish it, doesn't matter. All right, there goes Tessie getting hit again. Come on. Come to Papa. I have a friend in Hindenburg and practice hypnosis on him so he's not aware he's breaking his NDA. Dude, while we're at it, why don't we just throw him in MK Ultra too? Like, that's what are we doing here, guys? All right, Apple's holding on a little bit here so far. Tessie's moving down. Remember when I gave you guys that oil stock? I don't even remember what it was because I never bought it. But I know a lot of you guys did and made some money. The oil baron. All right, Apple back up. Come on. Yeah, dude. That's like, sometimes I see things and I'm just like, well. I'm like, well, you know. All right, Apple's moving now. Come on, buddy. And Tessie's staying low. That's what we want. Remember the last time that we did Tesla puts and had Uber? We did 450% on both sides. That was completely ideal. But let's do it again. If Apple does a 450% move for us, I will be thrilled. If Tessie does it as well, I will be even more thrilled. Here comes Apple. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I know you can. But yeah, guys, the Discord is going to be epic. I'm so excited to release it to you guys. We're going to get all the OGs in there tomorrow. And then we're going to get everybody else in there on Sunday for those of you guys that are selecting to pay monthly. But yeah, man, I mean, it's been great. You guys are seeing the results here every single day. Apple pushing, Tessie still at the lows there. I love that. Come on. Come on. BLS headline. Oh, God, what did they do now? BLS to put new safeguards in place to ensure equal data access after the delayed release on. That's funny. You see the Nikki leaks thing I sent you yesterday, Ralph? Let me see. This is actually really interesting. Where was that? I sent it somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Goldman, businesses avoided reporting unauthorized immigrants to employment insurance system, pushing down reported employment in last week's benchmark revision. A proper count would have lowered the March 2024 employment level by 300,000 instead of 818,000. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe we should get some accurate data and put the safeguards in place to make sure that the market has accurate data so they don't fly around in the bond market and screw everything up. How about that? You've taken 3 this week. Logan, that's less trades, more profits out of the back for that. Yeah, but again, like the edge is not for 99.99% of people, the edge is not going to be there in day trading because there's a lot of different factors that you have to account for, and the margin for error is super small. The margin for error for swings is as wide as the Grand freaking Canyon. It just is. It's just how it works. Understanding the broad market, looking at the different sectors where we are. It is so simple. A literal kindergartner can do it. And then you have people out there trying to do like RSI on the Fed's balance sheet. And I almost just quit right there. I almost just said, I'm deleting Twitter. I'm going to move to a deserted island and just live the rest of my life there, because there are people out there using Bollinger Bands, RSI, and MACD on the Fed's balance sheet. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? I almost lost my mind. We promise to do better. Trust me, bro. Dude, that's exactly what they're doing. Apple looking good here, so that's fair. Yeah. It's also impossible to blow accounts. Day or swing trading, you can't do it. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get another YouTube video out for you guys this evening too. It's just that NVIDIA has earnings, so I'm gonna have to wait until after that. See how the market reacts. Some island somewhere sounds fantastic. Yeah, just drink fruity drinks all day, and work out and trade and just have a good time. You know, maybe I don't have to move to Italy. Maybe I buy an island. If I suck less at life. No, I'm just kidding. Island would be hard. All right, Tessie's still moving down there. I like that. If Tessie can die, Apple can pump. We can have a lot of fun. Right. All right. If this market starts shooting towards the highs right now, Apple will probably make an attempt at those highs. 229.66. Lockheed, there you go. I mean, dude, look at this. Perfect. That's your nickname at the house? Some island somewhere? All right, what's the nickname? Accounts? I don't know. There's not going to be anything happening here. Like, look at this on the 5 minutes. Probably looking good. Oh my God. Guys, there are actual people out there. Their IQ isn't that high, but they're trying to day trade this. What I will say, though, is they have some bravery. They have some bravery is what they've got. Those people out there trying to day trade this today, they've got some bravery. I'll give them that. The intelligence level may not be that high, but they've got some bravery trying to day trade this. That's crazy, man. Look at those wicks. I mean, later in the day, it might be fun. Can you in the future maybe do a class on what near retirement could do trading-wise to generate consistent monthly income? Yes. Yes. We're going to do a lot of things like that in the Discord. The webinars, we probably won't do a webinar next week because it's a short week, but what we will do a webinar the following week. Isn't Epstein's Island for sale? I don't know. And I don't want it, even if it is. So there's that. All right, Apple, you want to have some fun? I'm ready for some more fun today. We already had a lot of fun at Chipotle. 155% on that one. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Short week. Yeah, Monday is Labor Day. No market. Three-day weekend. I think I'm gonna have a tough weekend. It's gonna be an interesting one. It's like the one weekend of the year where it's, well, no. I mean, there's a couple of weekends like that where it's like disaster land. And this is probably gonna be one of them. Gonna have some fun. Apple. Yeah, dude, look at this. I'm telling you, they've got some bravery there trying to do that. But the performance and the IQ are pretty low. If they're trying to day trade right now, it's crazy. I just couldn't understand why. Like, you can't make a logical argument that's like, that's what we should do. All right. Lockheed still looking good. What else? The swings lists for next week are going to be nuts too. The crypto lists are probably going to be fun. Your liver is going to have a hard weekend. Yes, but didn't do anything this past weekend. I just sat around and hung out. That means now, buy the trains to the property. We can do whatever the heck we want this weekend. Not going to go to the playground, though. I do not want to go to the... One of my friends is coming to visit, and he was like, should we go to the playground? And I was like, no, I'm not going to the playground. I don't want to go there anymore. It's not fun. It was fun for a while, and now it's no longer fun. All right, Apple, we're going to need you to do something here because Tessie's coming back up. We're going to need some help. I think we're gonna have a barbecue too at some point. That sounds like something that I definitely am interested in. It's cougar time? No. I mean, Apple's not in a bad spot. I mean, I like that. As long as it hangs around like 229 and nothing crazy happens to the market, like I'm fine with that. Roblox setting up again? Oh, Alfie, come on, bud. What do we got? Yeah, let the 10 catch up there, and we can have a lot of fun. Why does my hand hurt? Yeah, 10 catches up on that. We'll be really interested in that one. Like, very interested. I'll get googly-eyed on that one. NVIDIA, I love the setup right now. It's just, you can't... It is financially irresponsible to sling calls on NVIDIA earnings because the premium's bad. It's just... Can you trade in TradingView? You can. Some people do. I just don't like the interface of it. But you need to connect a broker to it. I just don't like the interface. There's a lot you can like, all right, so let's say if I wanted to click something over here and I clicked this, this isn't connected to anything, so I could just click it, but it would just randomly buy. Like you can accidentally do stuff in TradingView. And then you're in a trade and it's like weirdly delayed. It's just not for me. I chart on TradingView and I execute on other brokerages. So if you want to trade futures, Tradeovate, NinjaTrader are great. For stocks, you can get, or in options, you can get Weeble's great. I heard Moomoo's pretty good. And then Thinkorswim is like the most complex one. What are these apples at? The apples are up like 10%. So they were up like 30 at one point today. But we need more than that. Oh, look, we're probably still in this same little this little channel here. Oh, look. I mean, what else is on the data sheet for today? Nothing. 1:15, we have Waller speaking in India on payments. That's it. I did see, though, I think Russia's going to start. Was it Russia transacting in crypto with other foreign nations? That's interesting. That caught my attention there a little bit. Lockheed fading a little. Yeah, a little bit. But those of you guys that were in the Lockheed, I saw somebody say 125%. That's make it free land. There you go. Tessie's losing it a little there. Apple's holding. What a slow day, team. Starting September 1st. Oh, so it was Russia. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So I want Apple to start running above those highs. It's just kind of flat. Like if you were to look at this on the 1 minute, it's on the grand total of nothing. See? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Hey. Hey. Apple, something's going on. I don't know what, but that's some movement there. ES didn't really move a little bit. ES moved a little on that, but Apple got a nice little pop there. Looking for those highs. There we go. What are those up now? 15%. That's pretty good. Gonna need more than that. Yeah, it's right back down, but that was interesting. It's probably just going to chop around with the broad market. Yeah, right back down. Look at this. Like, have fun trying to day trade it. Good luck. You're going to need it. Then you're going to come crying to me. Oh, I really should have just focused on the swings. Yeah. Less trades, more profits. Only take the day trade setups when they make the most sense. Apple just stuck at 229. Selling now. That was an interesting pop, lock, and drop there on the Apple. Look at that. Bloop. It's going to flicker around. It's going to flicker around. Do its thing. Move around. Dollar's still up, though, I think. Unless it's losing it, which it could be. Yeah, dollar's losing it a little there. I wonder what I would look for on a UUP. It would be probably like January, like 29th. But that would be iffy. Like real iffy there. I mean, it does have a little more. What happened here? Was this a split or something? What the? Yeah, no. That's something nonsense there. All right, Apple drop. Tessie dropping, though, which is what we want. Market coming up. Guys, there's nothing going on. Just take our gains and run. That's it. What are we doing? What are we doing, team? There goes the market. What happened to SMCI? They had a giant short report against it, which was horrendous. And then they also they delayed their 10K this morning, which is also really not good. So SMCI is in non-tradable land right now. Oh, this is another thing on that. The labor stuff. U.S. Labor Department acknowledges mishap in release of the jobs data. You bought SMCI at 565 for the dip, and we are at 400. Yeah, that's yep. They appear, according to Hindenburg, to be engaging in significant fraudulent activity. So that's a tough one. That happens. This market is just nothing right now. Apple's moving up there. I like that. Tessie's holding lower. I like that. Dollar doing its thing. So you think you should take the loss? It depends. I mean, yesterday would have been the day to do it. Today, now you're kind of stuck because it is kind of snowballing on them. So who knows though? Maybe NVIDIA earnings pump it up a little bit. I don't know. It depends on what your goal is for that position. Apple's hunting for that day high again. And I'm up like 16% on those. Nothing crazy. It's a big loss. I mean, I don't know what you want to do with it, though. Why'd you buy SMCI at 565? Like, what was your thesis for it? Okay, up here. Yeah, if your thesis for SMCI was it's down, so I should buy it, that should be a lesson. That should be a lesson. That you got to do a little bit more work when you're looking at these things. I never talked about buying SMCI like long. The setup here was nasty, but we never got it. You wanted 600 from 565? It was at 6. Oh, wait, you bought it yesterday. You remember me saying SMCI is a good stock? It was a good setup to trade in here. Doesn't mean that I want to own it. Doesn't mean that I want to own it. I know nothing about SMCI. It was a good setup that didn't validate, so we never touched it. Am I still in SoFi? Yeah. Yeah, I like SoFi. Bought that one down here with you guys. Wanted it lower here. Didn't get the purchase, but I still have it. What am I up on these? 16% on shares. You bought yesterday at 565. Dude. You bought yesterday after the short report when they were just like calling out fraud on it? That's almost Daily Pizza. I'm not trying to be mean here, but that's almost like a company declaring bankruptcy and you're like, let's buy it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, Apple's pushing for it. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there's a mass. If I don't write like a big research report on it and send it to all of you guys, it's just a trade, man. And this one, even then, there was no validation. But like yesterday, we read through the entire short report on the stream, and I was like, that is so bad. Like in pre-market, we were like, this thing is terrible. You can go watch it. I was like, this is so bad. Apple's looking really good here. I never said SMCI is a good stock. It's in the semi space, but I would never buy it, especially when I have AMD and you could go out and buy things like NVIDIA. Plus, even then, it's like, what do you do? But this is not a buy area. This is just, oh, it sold off. I don't get that. Here comes Apple looking for the day high. There we go. Come on. Come on. And Tessie's moving down. Kind of. Come on, Apple. Go for it. So basically started the day saying, don't go near it. Yeah. You'll probably just get out over 500 for SMCI. Well, if it gets back there. If. It may not. This short report might have some legs on it. I don't know. You got to decide what you want to do with that one. That's a tough one. I don't know why you would buy it right after the short report where it says that they're basically fraudulent. That's a tough one, man. All right, Apple's pushing. Tessie's moving down a little there. That's exactly what we need. Yep. Dell does look great, except they have earnings tomorrow, so we're not going to do anything on that one. There's no point. Come on, Apple. Tim Apple. We're 2 cents away from day high. There it is. Come on. Break it. There it is. You're betting on NVIDIA earnings. That's what you're going to have to do, I guess. Or you could just eat the loss and take the money back. Because it can get worse. When you think it can still get worse. What are these apples at? 23%. That's good. They should be up more. We'll see. We will see. All right, let's see if Apple can go up and crack 230. Especially if the market starts pushing here a little bit, which it looks like it wants to do. Or not. Oh, Telegram. The Telegram guy was released from police custody on Wednesday. That's interesting. It's a known stock. Daily Pizza, you do what you got to do, bud. I don't know. There's nothing I can do for you there. There's nothing I can do for you there. Apple's looking great. Tessie, I mean, Tessie's not moving up with the market there. I like that. I want to see above 230 on Apple. That's what I want to see. It's going to need a little flash from the market here, but I don't know if it's going to get it. Like, the market's just going to flicker around, do its thing. Tessie's slowly walking its way down there. You're in BAH. That's not bad. Play it up to here. I mean, you can go real tight with this. Like, if this is breakout day, you could just go real tight. And you're looking for like a 1 to 3.5. That's not bad. I don't hate that. Come on, Apple. Put the turbos on. Put the turbos on, buddy. This is getting interesting. I'd love to see it above 230. That's ideally what I want. So it was looking a little dodgy there for a second this morning. It was flirting with that day low. I was like, oh no. Then we got a nice little move there. All right, Tessie's selling, and the market is just like, yeah, about that. I kind of like that. Apple's still going there. Yeah, I'm up like 28.5% on the apples. That's good. So we'll see. I like that. Like, market's not really going anywhere, and Apple's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go for a little run. I'm gonna go for a little run. Oh wow, it's already over 10:30. Team, we are probably gonna wrap it up for today. So I'm going to do my best to get one of those videos out for you guys later this evening. But remember, today is the absolute last day to get that 20% off deal to the educational programs there to make sure that you're not going to have to pay monthly for the Discord. Everybody that's already in the courses is going to get the links tomorrow to hop in for free and the code. So we're going to be having a lot of fun all day tomorrow. And then on Sunday is when everybody else is going to get access to it as well. The launch deal is going to be pretty fun. All of you guys will be able to hop in if you want to. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So Sunday is going to be the big day for all the rest of you guys, but tomorrow is the day for all of you guys that hop in. So yeah, the code there is STV20. If you guys haven't hopped in yet, you're missing out significantly. And at the end of September too, all of these streams are going to be private. And so, but you guys will get the videos on YouTube.